Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to edit and set up a new product. So I've just gone to use machinery. I'm going to just want to edit this product here. So I'm just going to click on it. And here's the product. And this is what we call the title. Then we have the price. Then the description, add to cart, the SKU, and then the category it's in, plus some tags. Down the bottom here then, they can do all these things, tweet this product, pin this product, share it on Facebook or mail it to a friend. Then underneath you have your banner eyes, which you set up and it just shows alternative products. They can access the email here on every page. And also we have them all listed here in the category. So at any time they can go to see any other machine. So when we want to edit the product, we just go up here to where it says edit product. And obviously you need to be logged in. And so we have this title. Now we're not using the SKU in the title so much anymore because this is much better for getting SEO functionality. So you want to put in a good description of what the product is. Once you've set it, it's good just to leave it. We don't really want to edit that. However, you can add it now to other categories if you wanted to. So at the moment you can see it's tagged under miscellaneous machinery. So if you wanted to say added it to heap transfer and sublimation presses or something, you could. Here's our SKU. Now I've used your old ones here. When we create a new product, I suggest maybe you change that to say LM, Leapfrog Machinery, and then just pick a set of numbers that you can use. In this we have a regular price and a sale price. So we want to make the sale, say we wanted to make the sale price 500, we'd put it in there. That means on the page it'll cross that out and list this as the main price. I've already set up all your taxes for you. Don't have to worry about any of that information. The next part is here. You can see this is where we put the actual information. So if we open this link, so this puts that information there. So we can change this at any time. And I've set the sidebars up using this single bar widget, and on the right you don't have to really worry about any of the other information there. And I've added the image here. If we had more images we could add more product gallery images. So you can basically change any of that information you want at any time just by going edit product and then update it and save it. So let's just go create a product now. And there are lots of ways you can create a product. When you're on this product page, you could either go new and product, and that will set up a new product for you. You can, if you're editing one and you want to add a new one, you can just go here to add product. And obviously under products here, you can either duplicate this one here or use the add product. Just to, if you wanted to do something very quick, for example, you want to publish it or unpublish it, you just come into that products there and quick edit, and then you can change the publishing format here, and you could change some of the product information here too in that quick edit. Also you could just come here and click on it and it will take you into the edit page. So you could do it out of the product page, you could do it out of the bar up the top here, or you can do it in the products here in the dashboard. Here you'll notice too, you've got publish, so if you wanted to unpublish it, excuse me, I'm sitting out on the balcony at the moment. The builders are working in the office. So you could change this to draft. And you could also use this if you wanted to, so you could actually write the product and say you wanted to start selling it on the 15th of May, you could change that date and then it won't actually come up until the 15th of May. So that's all on how to edit a product. Let's go and add a product. Now what I've done is I've already got my images, so they're all 500 by 281 pixels. I've got them down nice and low so they'll load quickly, so usually under 50 KB if you can. And here I've also written the text. Actually, I've got the text off your site, but I've got the text here, the tags I'm going to use, the price I'm going to charge, and this is the title I'm going to use. So I'm going to put the product name in here. I usually like to go down the right hand side here. So it's a direct garment digital printer. I've got my product tags here, so I'm just going to copy them. Control V and just add. I want to set my feature image, so now I don't have it in my current media library, so I'm going to upload the file, select, and I put it in 2014 here, and here they are. So I'm going to use this one as the main one. Go open. Now we can put this in there. Better for a title would be this title of the product, M2 DTG printer. So here I put D2 MTG printer because it's going to help with my SEO a lot better than in that other program we had. It'll bring it up a lot easier for you. The more information you put in here, the better. Obviously, probably just a small phrase like I've got there. And then let's just add it. As you can see, it's got all the information here for us. When you're making the image, make sure you give it a good name as well. In the product gallery, I'm going to add the other two images that I've got. So I can add them all. I could have added them all at the same time. This one. Now obviously here I could put side view or something. Just to change them a little bit. Okay, and this one I might add view. So I hold down my shift key to select more than one. So shift and tap, and then I'm just going to add to the gallery. I'm actually going to add all three to the gallery. So that's all my photos, my tagging, etc. done. Now don't write anything in here. I'll write it in here now. This is... so you can see it. But unless you have a lot of text for the product, I tend not to put it in there, but we'll put it in there to show you. Now I can add another plugin that will automatically do your SKUs, but I tend to like to do them myself. So I'm going to use LM for Leapfrog Machinery, and then quite often I just use the date. But you could use any numbering system you want. Now I've got the price here, so it was 27,500 to 2,300. So 27,500 to 2,300. If you just use this on its own, it'll just show that price. On the page now, this will cross that out and list this as a page. Also, I've already set up your tax, GST, etc. for you, so you don't have to worry about that. The next part we want is this description, so we're just going to copy and paste our text. And then the last thing we're doing, we want to show sharing buttons, is I like to add the sidebar to the product. So we just tap on it. Use single sliding bar widget 1, and we want to put it on the right. So you just do those two things. Okay, so we've now created the product. Let's publish it. We can now go view the product. And here it is. See, it crossed out the 27, made it 23. We've got our images there. We can click on them and look at them bigger. We've added it to the cart. Here's our SKU. Here's our category it's in. Here's our tags. And here's that product description that I was talking about. This is the top pane. So let's go back and edit that. Take it out. So we don't want that in there. Once again, we can come in and change any of that, add more pictures. We don't have to do any with this middle bit. We could add more to the description, etc. But we've made the change. Now let's just update it. Let's just go view product. I just right click then to open it up in a new tab. You can see it's got MTG printer 2, probably not the best, but, and you can see it's got the sale here because we've got it on sale. Got the pictures. This is that right sidebar I've already created for you. It's automatic, so it will just always add the bits to you. I've put in a contact form here, so they could just put that SKU. It's pulling in products from the same category, and we can also go and look at all the other stuff on the page. So it's all integrated. So now if you go look at this product on your mobile, it will look really good. They can buy it online. One last thing you might want to do here is, if you actually want to sell it online, we can then add a payment system. One thing you might want to do is, in this area here, you might just want to do an inventory and just put one, so only one person could buy it. Now that we've done that, just save it. So that's really all there is. There's quite a bit on the page, but you're only going to use about 6 different areas all the time just to keep adding products and editing products. And as I said, you go to the product section and look at an overview, do any little quick edits, or just come into here and edit product here. So I hope this video helps you. I've done most of the pages. I've done most of these pages now. They're all pretty well working properly.